Battlestar Galactica Colonial Viper. This dangerous toy is the reason that toy manufacturers started putting choking hazard warning labels on toys. This toy was from the original Battlestar Galactica television show. Kids loved the toy because it could shoot a missile. In 1978, a 4-year-old shot the gun in his mouth and choked to death. Right after that story broke, Mattel discontinued the toy and the family sued the company. A few years later, Mattel came out with another Viper, but this one did not shoot missiles, so it wasn't as popular as the original version. Number 2. CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit and CSI Investigation Forensics Lab Kit. This toy was introduced in 2007. The kit allowed kids to dust for fingerprints, which doesn't sound too dangerous, but it was the dust that was used to get the fingerprints that was dangerous. It was full of asbestos. The dust in the kit was tested by the Environmental Working Group, and they found that the powder contained 7% of the most dangerous types of asbestos, tremolite. According to the study, there was enough asbestos in the dust to cause cancer later in life. Number 3. Sky Dancers. Sky Dancers were made by the company Galoob. Sky Dancers were fairies with foam wings. Each fairy would attach to a handheld base, and if you would pull the ripcord, the Sky Dancer would shoot up into the air and then twirl back down to the ground. Unfortunately, the toy was recalled by the Consumer Product Safety Commission in 2000. There were over 170 reports of the dolls hitting children and adults. Of these instances, there were 150 serious accidents including scratched corneas, temporary blindness, concussions, broken teeth, a broken rib, and facial lacerations. Number 4. Super Blast Balls. Super Blast Balls weren't really that much fun. Kids would take the 2 balls and then smash them together. The balls would make a loud noise, similar to a cap gun. It would also produce a few sparks. It wasn't long before the Consumer Safety Commission realized that these toys could be very dangerous. When the first few injuries and fires were reported, the toy was banned. Number 5. Creepy Crawlers. Many people gave the Easy Bake Oven a hard time because it was capable of reaching a temperature of 350 degrees to cook food. In the 60s, there was a much more dangerous oven on the market. It was called the Creepy Crawlers oven, and it got even hotter than the Easy Bake Oven. The oven didn't produce any food that you could eat. All it made was hot liquid plastic. Finally, the plastic was very toxic. Even though this toy was dangerous and would cause many burns, it never was recalled. Number 6. Moon Shoes. Kids in the 70s loved moon shoes. They were like wearing mini trampolines on your feet. If you jumped the wrong way, you could break an ankle. To make things even more dangerous, the moon shoes were made with many pieces of metal. Wearing these shoes was like wearing mini trampolines on your feet that resembled bear traps. Number 7. Sky Ranger's Park Flyer Radio-Controlled Airplane. This toy was released in 2007. It was a remote-controlled airplane which was launched by hand. Unfortunately, the planes were known for blowing up. Since the toy was launched by hand, they would blow up right next to the kids' heads. This airplane was recalled shortly thereafter. Number 8. Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid. In the early 80s, the Cabbage Patch Kid was one of the hottest toys on the market. Parents fought and struggled to find one during the holiday seasons because stores could not keep them on their shelves. The Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid was released in 1996 by Mattel. The doll was meant to eat special snacks. Unfortunately, the dolls couldn't tell the difference between the snacks and a small child's finger. In 1997, the doll was recalled after several children were bitten by their own doll. Number 9. Lawn Darts. Lawn darts, also known as Jart, deserve a spot on our 10 most dangerous kids' toys of all. Also, from personal experience, one of the most fun toys ever. To play this game, you set up circles in the middle of the yard. The object of the game is to throw your dart up into the air and try to get it to land in one of the circles. Since you're throwing the darts straight up into the air, it can be pretty dangerous. Over the years, the game injured hundreds of people. It killed 3 children and put an 11-year-old girl in a coma. When the game was banned, the company agreed to put a warning on the box that it was a game for adults only. Since that didn't work, they were eventually banned. Today, you can buy a much less dangerous version of the game, which isn't nearly as much fun as throwing javelins at your friends. Number 10. Ninja Stars and Dentist Hippo. Ninja stars are very dangerous. If you throw the star at the wall the right way, it will stick in the wall. That's what they're designed to do. Since Ninja Stars are real weapons used by trained professionals, there's no reason why kids should be playing with them at all. Hundreds of kids have been injured thanks to this toy. Another dangerous toy is the Hippo Dentist. If the mouth closes when a child has their finger in the right spot, the toy can lacerate the child's finger. Any dangerous toys that